much better. I didn't show you before shots. Sorry for the crying baby. We're about to leave and that's always a chaotic transition. We took all of these toys down to the basement to make room. The pickler triangle, the big alphabet that was here, we took everything down except Alfie's name. We went ahead and took all the toys off of her shelf. That's supposed to go there. So that way we would have room to integrate new things for Christmas. So it's so much better. I sprinkled something on the floor beforehand because it was starting to smell weird. There's lots of bathroom accidents and spit up that happens in this room. So I went ahead and sprinkled some stuff before I vacuumed. And it looks and smells so much better. Hi guys. I don't mind my outfit today. This is like functioning as my jacket because I don't know, nothing else felt comfortable, but this did. And normally I wouldn't wear these two colors together like this, but let's just call it Christmas festive with the red. I never started the vlog this morning. We had a busy morning, but I'm starting it now. I mean, I took clips from this morning. I just haven't talked to you guys yet. I have not said hello yet. You saw me finish up the simmer pots. You saw me cleaning up the playroom. I also did some laundry. I mean, that's basically all I did. I mean, I did a couple other things. Obviously took care of the kids and everything. But yes, so today, like I told you guys, we are going to see family the rest of the day. So I'm bringing that tapestry that you would have seen in the haul from my last video. I'm bringing that to my Nana's house. She's a really good artist. And I want her to paint like a star on top with some like little ornaments and things. So I'm taking it to her house today. And maybe my family from Kentucky will be here. We'll see. They don't really function on like a time schedule. You know, they'll say be there at noon, and that really means 2:30 or whatever. So they just kind of live in their own little world on their own little time schedule. So I have no clue when they'll be there. But I may or may not see them while I'm there. I'm hoping to, but I do need to leave in a timely manner to go to my mom's house because we have plans with my mom and my siblings to go do an escape room. I'm not sure how much I'll bring you along, just like for their privacy and stuff. You know, not everybody wants to be on camera, so we'll see. I'll see you when I see you. But right now my daughter is actually getting her reward. So the way we do potty training, I don't think I've ever talked about this online. My daughter has Down syndrome, and so it's actually taken quite a while to potty train her. We have like loosely introduced it a couple of years ago when she started to like take interest in going to the potty potentially, and we bought her like a short little potty that she could try to sit on because the big one freaked her out. She would go every once in a while. We never really like every time I'd be like, okay, this is the week, we're gonna make it happen. We would end up being really busy and being out of the house, and it was like really hard. You know, it's really hard to potty train when you're out and about, not at your house. We tried it quite a few different times, never stuck. Finally, this summer, I was like, all right, you know, I was like 8 months pregnant, and I was like, I am not doing 3 in diapers. We are potty training her. So this summer, we potty trained her. I can't even remember when it was. I think it was June. Was it? Can't remember. But anyways, and she had she's fully potty trained by now. You know, it's been quite a few months, almost 6 months since she's been potty trained. But the thing is, she will pee on the potty. She will hold her pee for longer periods of time. But if she needs to pee and we have not prompted her to go to the bathroom, if we ask her, do you need to go potty? She'll say no, and then she'll pee 5 minutes later. Like, she either isn't in tune with her body in that way, or she knows and she just does not care. Like, she doesn't want to stop playing or doing whatever she's doing to go to the bathroom. I don't know. But what I do know is she has accidents relatively often. So we started out, I printed out a piece of paper and laminated it that had pictures of princesses on it. We started with 5. And so if she would go, I think we started like, every time she went pee on the potty or went bathroom, you know, pee or poop, we got these magnets that were shaped like flowers, and so she would give a flower to one of those princesses on the sheet every time. And then once she started filling it, it was like, you know, it would be to the point where she's like going to the bathroom at least 5 times a day. She was filling this chart like once a day practically. We flipped it to the backside where I had 10 princesses. Yeah, every time she would like fill the chart, whether it was on the 5 or the 10 side, she would get a reward, which usually at first she was choosing a book. Well, then and then occasionally she would choose like ice cream or things like that. So then we started doing it where even like 10 times was like only taking 2 or 3 days. And so we were going to take her to get ice cream like every 2 or 3 days. And we felt like it was getting to be a bit much. So then we started moving it to, she would give, like, we just increased it basically, like the difficulty or like how long she would have to wait to get a reward. So eventually I think we did like, if she went all morning, she would give a flower to a princess. If she went all evening without an accident, she'd give a flower to a princess. Then eventually we pushed it to every day, a whole day without an accident, she would give a flower to a princess. So now it's like if she has a perfect 10 days, she gets ice cream every 10 days. Ice cream, and we take her to get a new book. So both of her top 2 rewards, she's getting every 10 days of no accidents. So that's what we're doing right now, is giving her that reward. I think we tried a bunch of other systems as well. This is definitely the one that has worked the best, but I just think developmentally it's difficult for her. So this is where we're at. And I probably could push harder for her to be potty trained faster and whatnot, but I honestly just feel like we have been in this for so long, and I think she's really doing her best. So yeah, it is what it is, but we're gonna that's where we're at right now. They're in there picking out a book. Then we're gonna go, I think, just grab like milkshakes from Chick-fil-A, make it easy, and then we're gonna go on to my Nana's house. Here's the finished product of what my Nana painted for me. So cute. Hello, it's a new day. It's Christmas Eve, so this is, I think, the last day of filming. And it's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So we've been busy. Do you expect anything else? Last night we did our escape room. I don't think I showed you any of that. We honestly didn't have like the best time. Complicated, but it was fine. And then we did win though, but like we just, I was not having a great time. And then we hung out at my parents' house for a little bit. We came home this morning. Been folding laundry that I never got to yesterday. And we've been making the food gifts that we're giving away. So I'm gonna make some caramels. Hopefully it actually works this time. They didn't turn out great last time. But that was my first time ever making them, so I'm hoping it goes better this time. What else? I all the kids have been like bathed and stuff. What else have we done? Is that it? I just did laundry. Is that the only thing I did today? Was fold laundry. Why do I feel like I've been doing so much? Oh well, here I am now doing this. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this recipe in half. I really hope this turns out well because this is a gift. So I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup of butter, so half a stick. Uh-oh. And then I'm gonna do 1/2 cup light brown sugar, 1/2 cup of sugar, 7 ounces of sweetened condensed milk, 1/2 cup of honey, and then a little bit of salt. And it kind of just says to like put it all in on medium heat. So that's what I'm doing. We have so many dishes to do before we go. We have a Christmas today with part of my family. So we have a lot of dishes to do before we go. And then when we come home, we'll eat dinner, make cookies for Santa, and then go to Bible class tonight. And then after Bible class, like, you know, put up the, the cookies. We already put up the stockings. And then, shoot, hold on, I need this spoon. And then Adam and I are going to stay up, oh my gosh, and clean the house. Because it's a big mess. Oh my gosh. Actually, it's not a big mess. It's just a little mess, but we have to clean it. For one, because we want it to be clean on Christmas Day, you know, come down to a nice clean house before we make a mess with all the presents. But also because after Christmas, my husband's going out of town and I'm gonna go stay with my parents. And so we don't really need the house to like just sit and be a big mess while we're gone. So it needs to be clean. And this is the time to clean it, you know? Tomorrow's gonna be busy. Busy, busy, busy all the time. The holiday season just is busy. Alrighty. So this is already like not going as well as I hoped it would go because I spilled a bunch of sweetened condensed milk all over the stove. But I think they're going to turn out okay. Because last time I didn't have enough sweetened condensed milk and I had our homemade sweetened condensed milk. And the store-bought stuff is actually a lot thicker. I never like would have realized that. All right, let me pour this honey in and then get my thermometer going. Oh yeah, I've been doing diaper laundry. That's one thing I've been doing. And I guess that's what I said. I've been doing laundry. Adam?
Yeah.
Can you help me?
Yep.
I need a pan. Okay, yes. Yeah, this is already hot enough. So I need a pan with parchment paper to pour this into.
Yeah, like you used before, like a sheet.
Yeah.
We make half size.
It doesn't matter. I need it quickly. Oh my gosh. I think it burnt. I even turned it down. Like, it's not even on high heat. It wasn't even on medium heat. It was on, like, at first it was between the 2 and the 4, or kind of more between the 2 and the 3, and then I turned it down to more like the 2. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think these turned out how I wanted them to. Again, I mean, they're a better consistency, but I burned them. Okay. I need to peel these eggs. and make banana nut bread. So I'll probably make the banana nut bread first. Alright, eggs cooked and peeled in the fridge, ready to cut and stuff tomorrow. Dishes in progress, diaper laundry in progress. Made my banana nut loaves, and my caramel ended up not being as bad as I thought. I just hope it sets up really well this time. And now we're gonna get the kids dressed and get ready to go because we are running slightly late. Which one, a big one or a little one? A little glass? All right.
No, a big one. What's that? Cookies?
All right, so yep, pick 2 cookies for Santa. 1, 2, good job.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you hold this cup up for me so I can pour the milk, or do you want to pour the milk? Pour the milk? Okay, let's do it.
And
Good
cookies.
job. All right, I'll carry the milk and you can carry the cookies.
Step down from your stool.
Oh my God, you can't. No, it's for Santa. Right here, close to the tree so he can find it. All right. We gonna go read The Night Before Christmas?
Yes, we are.
All right.